This is Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Hill Productions. I am at Legacy Billiards in Spokane, Washington for tour stop number 5 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2024 tour. We've got a matchup between Gwen Townsend and Kathie MacDonald. This should be a good match for sure. Don't have a current updated standings list after tour stop number 4, but both these players were in the top 10 coming out of tour stop 3. I suspect that they are, well, neither of them cashed last time, so I would be interested to see that list. I'll see if I can get it before the day's out. We are playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. Standard VCA PL rules. 2 and 3 in the back corner. Roll out after the break. 3 foul rule. Jumps cues are allowed. The one modification that they use in this tournament is an illegal break is a re-rack opponent break as opposed to a ball in hand foul. All right. No scratch on the break from Gwen. It's to Kathie Mac with the ball in the hand to start this match out. For those who didn't catch either of the earlier matches with commentary, this our tournament table here for the live stream was just set up yesterday. Brand new cloth. And you can see those little wooden things on the floor in the background. That is, Legacy has installed some drop-down drapings that encircle the table in an L shape, blocking out a lot of the foot traffic that happens in this back corner where we're located, which is an awesome setup that they've added recently. It's great, great for the live stream and good for the players as it eliminates those distractions that your eyes might want to wander to. People are walking around. Kathie taking her time, finding out her shape for this 7 ball. Oh, she's gone into the 9. And complicating things here a little bit. You got the 8 and the 9 on either side of the pocket, which isn't terrible if you could get in between them. Or even, you know, even a little higher to the left table here, just as long as you're not behind the 9, the 8 would be fine. But that transition from the 7 ball is not a gimme. You have to go at least 3 rails here. Oh, interesting. So she tried to go with the bottom rail, straight back out. Try and put the 8 underneath this 10. It looks like she got it. If you are interested in the bracket that is on Digital Pool, you can search NWPA 2024 Tour Stop 5. That should pull it up. This is an A-side match, so you're going to 6. I don't know why that 394 is next to Gwen's name. I know for a fact that it's not her Fargo. I'm trying to see if I could update that in the bracket. Looks like it was changed, but it's not changing the overlay. Maybe after it refreshes in a bit. Normally I'd like clipping off the right side of the 8-ball here, but the 9's big in the path. If you can manage to still clip it thin with some outside, you could probably avoid the 9-ball. But then you run the risk of bringing the cue ball too much to this bottom, to the side of the table, to the bottom of your screen, leaving the 8-ball. Place the straight bank. Perfect shape on the 9. Yep. A little heavy on the draw. Puts it away anyways, and Gwen will open up the scoring here. think Kathie might just have the edge of this one past the 3. If she didn't, she could swerve the ball a little bit to make the contact. She had enough to pocket it. Good shot. Oh, a little heavy. Well, it didn't quite work out as she planned. Sorry, had to pop.
The first amount of time, I've never seen it before.
Okay, well, it's working, so. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go on mute again for a second. All right, I am back for reals. Sorry, I was chatting with one of the board members about a couple of scene graphics, whether or not we were going to get a standings update, standings, title card, and one with the payout breakdowns as well. So, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you get notifications when we go live at each and every one of these tour stops. Please like and share the stream as well. Get the word out. I think it's gonna work out all right for Kathie. A little bit of distance from the 9-ball, but she has a look. A little goofy, but she should be all right. Break off rack 3 here. And she's lost her cue ball again. Different pocket this time. Rack broke well for her. She just needs to get a little better control of her cue ball. Coming to the table with a good advantage with this break, I think. But this time, it's Kathie at the table. A little straight on the 3. I have to create an angle. Come over for the short side of this 4-ball. Looking pretty good. She doesn't do something goofy. All the balls lead to the next ball, so. No. Wonder if that side pocket was a little bit of concern. Maybe chewed the pocket, played the ball a little bit thicker. Gotta make sure she hasn't overhit this ball. Kathie wondering how that 9 ball goes in and her 6 ball stays up. All right, players are going to take a break. Be back in a minute. All right, the players are back. I am back. Kathie Mack. Break off a rack 4. Just a reminder, if you're watching on your phone, your tablet, your computer, got access to the YouTube chat. Feel free to jump in there and say what's up. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching from. All right, good break from Kathie here. One staring that bottom left corner pocket right in the face. 3 balls right there as well. 4 ball is down by this lower right pocket. Make sure you avoid the 6. Try not to run into the 8. Oh, good contact, but that's going to sit right there for Gwen. The ball's out in the open. All Kathie can hope for is a mistake from Gwen here. Flirting with getting on the 8. Getting stuck on the 8 ball. Still got a shot on the side. But she's got to get back over here. Short side of the 8 to play it all the way down the upper right pocket. She could try going 2 rails to the long side of it, but the side pocket does come into play here. She get a good. That's one of those shots that has a bad habit of that doubling out of the corner, tracking into the side. It wasn't a problem for Gwen there. Ooh, she got a hold of that ball though. Be shooting off the rail. Which always makes the shot a little bit harder. Punch outside. All right, Gwen going up 4-0. Roll her cue ball a little bit better this time. Kept it on the table. Still lost it a little bit towards that corner pocket. I have a long look at the one ball here. Does not pass to either corner. Expect her to lay up. Maybe she can two-rail this one ball out of there. Send the cue ball to the upper. Yeah. Like that. Couple rough kicks there for Kathie. Very fortunate roll for Gwen. Not so fortunate for Kathie here. Well, those whoopsie hooks. Tough. Two rail into the corner is not really there. Goes long. Looks like she's looking at going one rail to this top rail to the left of the screen. And clip the two into the 6 ball. Well, doesn't want the, that is not where she wanted the 10 ball. This will lay up. Bit of a reprieve here for Kathie. Well, she may have gotten too much of that, gotten too much a hold of that ball. I want to be slightly to the right of the 6 ball, so she had angle to go back up to the 7. The way it's lying, I don't know that she can clip this in. So she tries to bunt it to the top rail. Kathie looking for a 2-way here. 2 rail this 6 down. She's assuming it's going to go long. Oh, but she drills it. Sorry, I meant short. Ended up 3 or 4 railing underneath the 10. I think was the backup plan there. Really good shot for Kathie, but her life hasn't gotten much easier here. Well, again, looking 2-way. Play off this bottom side rail, hoping the 7 goes underneath the 9-10. Could be close to the side, so she called the side. Oh, it's a little heavy. Oh, it's gonna come all the way around and leak out. Yeah, always a little tricky when you have to jack up like that. It's easy to get side spin on the ball. One trick I've learned is to get down like you normally would, aim through the ball, and then lift up into the elevation, or the same way you would a jump shot. Good safety from Kathie. Big opportunity. Kathie to try and get on the board here. Start trying to chip back into this match. All right. Take a look at our remaining tour schedule. As I mentioned, we are at Legacy Billiards in Spokane, Washington. We will be back in Washington the end of October at Ox Billiards. That will be a 9-foot table tour stop where we'll be playing 9-ball. And then we'll cap things off at Legends Billiards in Beaverton, Oregon, beginning in December for our final stop and awards banquet back on the 7-foots playing 10-ball. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get the notifications when I go live with the stream at all of those stops. Also, don't forget to share the stream, like it, go out and like the Hill Hill Productions Facebook page, as well as the NWPA's Facebook page. Follow their Instagram. Also subscribe to their YouTube channel. Looks like she just underhit it. Username Brendis in the chat. 2 more stops. Wow, season went fast. How am I? I am good. Yeah, the season has kind of flown by. It was realizing that we've only got 2 left was kind of a shock. Yeah, I think that may have been the clock playing a little long there. Brand new as of yesterday. The rails tend to slide a little bit when it's brand new. You gotta adjust for that when you're kicking. See what's going on with that 3-7 over there. Get in tighter on that. Oh, nope. Yes, Kathie is got a couple of people in the chat mentioning what a fighter grinder Kathie is, and that's for sure. Never count Kathie out. And the reality is the scoreline potentially could be a lot different. She's had a couple little unforced errors late in racks. That's why we're seeing such a big difference in the scoreline. Pool is a funny game. It's amazing how quickly things can turn. Yeah, good effort. Just a little bit short. Caught the 8-ball first. Oh, what happened to our score? Kathie just gonna slide straight across the table here, top to bottom. And she have to go forward. I thought maybe she would stay to the left of the 10 ball here. Either way, fine. 5 balls basically right in the side pocket already. Just needs to hold up a little bit. Shoot the 6 in the upper left. We just go forward to touch. Apparently her angle went into the 8 ball. A little bit of force. Make sure she moved the 8. Unfortunately, another unforced error. Puts another tally on the scoreline for Gwen. Unfortunate for Kathie. Fortunate for Gwen. She is now on the hill. All right. Done well to keep the cue ball away from a pocket. Does look like 7 is obstructing the 2 a little bit. See if she can maybe go rail first. Bonnie Baber. It's first time I've got to watch. Hell of a match. Nice stream. Well, thanks, Bonnie. Yeah, it's probably a lot easier to watch the stream when you're not actually at the tournament. Appreciate you tuning in. Able to be here without being here. All right. Opening safety exchange. Like Gwen leaked out an edge of the 2 ball. Looks like Kathie's done the same. Although I do believe Gwen's kicking behind it, as I think she's called this upper right corner pocket. So it looks like can't tell if that cue ball is sitting in the up against the pad of the pocket. It does look like it. Wow. Good effort from Kathie, but somehow misses finding the edge of that 2 ball on her way through there. Ball in hand to Gwen on the hill here. One ball that may be interesting to contend with is the 6, but I do think it passes the 9 to that upper right corner. Quick shout out to our sponsors. Thank you to Legacy Billiards for hosting us this weekend, sponsoring tour stop number 5. Of course, a big shout out to Mike Littman and Littman Lights for being our official 2024 tour sponsor. Appreciate all of our sponsors and all that they do for us. NWPA is a nonprofit, so we rely on sponsorship and the community to run these events. you're interested in being a sponsor, you can reach out, find the contact info at playnwpa.com. You can also get more information if you are a player interested in checking out the tour or possibly competing in one of our last 2 tour stops this year. Get that info and sign up. The NWPA website, as I said, playnwpa.com. Oh, Gwen making short work these balls. Not sure what happened there. She took right off the ball. Maybe a little over focus on the 10 ball position. I do feel like she had concerns about where the cue ball was going to end up after the 9. Oh no. Now Kathie has missed. Well, this is always a tricky situation. Hard to play safe here. Sorry. That's somebody talking at me. So yeah, like I was saying, this is tricky because, do you go offense, do you go defense? Nothing's easy here. All right, it does look like somebody sent me the payout and updated standings. See if I can get those loaded into the streaming software here. Alright, good hit from Gwen. What is going to happen here? Oof. So I think they are going to get our tournament director, Chris Rogers, watch this shot. It looks a bit nasty. Both balls possibly frozen the rail. I don't know if the cue's frozen to the one or not. But based on the way she was cueing at that, I'm going to assume that the balls were frozen together. That she was able to push through the balls. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Good safety there from Gwen. Push that 3-ball away and lock her up behind 8-ball. Looks like it's going to go a little wide. Hmm. The result of this rack. Take a look at the standings and the payouts. When we get a second. No, good hit from Gwen. Unfortunate catches knuckle without pocket, which 8-ball likely would have gone down towards the bottom right corner had it not done that. Maybe had Kathie hooked behind the 9 and or the 9 and the 10. Real good job holding that cue ball. Good speed. 10 ball, same pocket. All right. Mentioned at the start of this match, I'm going to stop 4. Gwen and Kathie were both in the top 10. Look, see how those standings are looking today. After 4 stops, Melina Ortiz, Regine Lane still top that list. Those players finished first, second, back to back to open up the year. By our president Stephanie Trikulik, Kathie sitting in 4th, Gwen sitting at 6th. Regine is at this stop. Melina did not make the trip to this stop, so just in the future, maybe I'll ask Nicole if she can make that graphic with the actual point totals as well, give an idea of how close everybody is with each other. I do believe that standing list may be posted on the NWPA website. I'm not positive. Okay, Gwen taking a minute here to assess how she wants to deal with this 5-ball. All right, option. Gwen's gonna give it back to Kathie here. I got an extra headset. Hand me headset and that cord. I need that cord too. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? All right. One of the board members and my friend Nicole Denisi was bored waiting between matches, so I kidnapped her.
Board member has two meanings in
Yeah.
this case. Yes, I am waiting to play. I think it might be a minute. I believe I will be playing Catherine Robertson next. So, hello everyone.
I think she left herself. Why is mine so?
Who's in the chat? Kaylee, is that Cheryl Snow maybe? From Bobbaloo's? Wishing us well from one of our previous stops at Bobbaloo Billiards, Roseburg, Oregon. So what's going on in this match so far?
Well, Kathie is trying to grind it out. I just realized I turned myself down and not you
We
a
don't
second
need
ago.
you. Just kidding.
There we go. I couldn't figure out why it's so quiet in my headset. Yeah, it was
We're already seen a lot of good matchups on the stream this morning.
yeah. But yeah, Kathie having struggles, some unforced errors.
Hello, Bonnie Baber. I see you watching. And Brenda, of course. Hello, hello. I wish you were both here playing.
Yeah, we got quite a few missing players at this stop.
I think there was just, a few conflicts, and then the coast is coming up soon. It's so hard. Lately there's been so many great tournaments going on. It can be hard to pick and choose what you want to go to.
Oh yeah, and I think two of the last two stops have been, I think, longer drives for most people.
Yeah, I mean,
At least, I mean, I know for us, it was definitely
big
our
portion
longest drives.
of the members are kind of on that I-5 corridor situation, and yeah, for sure, Boise being
Boise.
Boise, being pretty far, and then this stop is pretty far too. Our next stop is going to be at Ox Billiards in Seattle. They just had the World Nine Ball Tour. So those tables are newly reclothed and beautiful, waiting for us. So we should have a pretty good turnout for that. It's pretty centrally located. Yay, Brenda. Yes, stay all day. Are you going to Lincoln City, Bonnie? I will be there. I'll be there the whole time. Whole 10 days.
Me too.
Heck yeah, Scotch partner.
Yeah. Maybe I'll bring a gorilla streaming setup and eat into Raw and Evos.
And then we're also playing teams, and we'll be having Melina as our third. So I think we're gonna kick butt. Oh great, we'll see you both there. See you all there. Okay, so just kind of checking this table out a little bit. Do we think the 3 goes up in this corner here? It's a little hard to tell.
Yeah.
So you can navigate the 1 and 2, I think, but I'm not too sure if the 3 passes
Well, let me
to the corner where she's standing.
let
right
me
now.
scope it from my secret other camera that won't freaking connect. Oh, I can't tell from this video.
I'll just sneak over there really quietly and take a photo. Okay. Wondering if she's gonna opt for straight safety here. Actually, I think she called the 9 ball. Yeah, she did. I'm not sure if she's gonna just kind of send this down table, maybe around the 5 ball, and keep the cue ball here. She doesn't have a great option other than a combo. Okay, yep, that's what she did. Got some coverage from the 9 ball there. Looks like it's going to be a little challenging to hit it going to the rail where the 6 is. She'll probably stay on the other side. Yep, she's going that way. She didn't call anything, so she's just looking to get a hit and hopefully a safe. Table looks great. Brand new cloth is all nice and clean.
Good job getting
Oh,
around that
nice.
traffic down there.
Yeah, she hit that really well.
If you hear a high-pitched buzz in your headset, I think it's interference from the ice machine.
The ice machine? Well, that's a new one. I did hear a clunking. There was some ice falling.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
All right, she's looking pretty good here. If she could just pinch this 5 ball in, stay good on the 6 ball. She'll want to get an angle that she can go up table after the 8.
Who's gonna get on top of it? I think it
Probably
still plays on the side just fine, I think.
Yeah. She's gonna make it work. She won't win this match.
Bonnie says she would love to come to Seattle.
We'd love to have you, Bonnie. It's just a quick hop, skip, and a jump over the straight for you. I am always really impressed with how many Canadians travel for this tour.
Yeah.
It's dedication. I mean, especially here in
Yes.
Boise.
Who we got this stop? We
have
got Kathie, Marianne,
Catherine, Amy MacDonald,
Regine.
Rita.
Oh, right,
Rita?
Rita's.
Yeah. Regine, yep. Probably, 8 or so players.
Well, Rita gets like the sort of honorary,
That's
still
true.
honorary, still Canadian. Because she lives in Washington.
That's true.
They still claim her though. I mean, she was
Yeah.
in what, Newfoundland
Well,
during the last
I'm,
stop.
I'm from Port Angeles, and I've had people say I'm from Canada, basically.
Newfoundland.
Because it's right there. You can see it. Just kind of skirt over for this stun kind of situation. Nice shot.
Well, this went from a 4-0, 5-1 to looking like it's about to be hill here.
Yeah. I think it could be. Just being cheeky, I think. Brenda says, could it be hill? We'll have to trademark that.
We love hill at Hill
I
Hill
think that we
Productions.
should make a little graphic. When it goes to Hill that's like maybe it's like the Hill logo and the beads like bump up against it or something something cool.
Well, we need somebody who can do
I think Zach might be able to help us. We'll see.
teach us Blender really quick. It looks like we got a player break before this final rack.
All right.
I'm gonna go on mute here for a second, and we'll be right back.
Okay, I guess I don't have to leave. I was just encouraging Kathie because I love to see a Hill match. If anybody's curious on some scores for any other matches, let me know. I'd be happy to run over and find out for you if you're following somebody else. You can also check Digital Pool. And some people are live scoring on that. If you go and search NWPA stop number 5, you'll find it. Or if you have your phone handy, pointing at the screen, we've got the QR code right here if you want to check out the bracket. Oh, I made an error. It's supposed to be stop 5 payouts. Fire the graphic designer. These are the payouts for the stop. We've been very grateful to Legacy Billiards for hosting us and adding money as well as jam up for this stop. We're of course here at Legacy Billiards in Spokane, Washington. How's Stephanie doing? She wasn't playing a few minutes ago. I'll find out for you. That one. It is also Stephanie's birthday. Stephanie Drakulik, our president. So go on our Facebook page and wish her a happy birthday if you want to. It's Stephanie and Angela Higgins' birthday. Another tour player. And then schedule-wise, here's where we're headed. We're at stop 5 right now. We've got 2 more stops for the season. Ox Billiards in October, then we're skipping November, and we'll be back in December, and that'll be our awards banquet as well. That'll be at Legends Billiards, Beaverton, Portland area. Yeah, happy birthday, everybody. I want to thank Littman Lights again for being our official tour sponsor, as well as all the rooms. Okay, looks like we're back. Okay, I'm poking the buttons.
You having fun poking all the buttons?
I'm trying to do it. Tyrell's done a really good job with the stream. We're really grateful to have him running this with Hill Productions. Even I can poke the buttons the way he's got it set up. Well, Stephanie, to answer your question, Stephanie is still on the winner's side, I believe. She had a bye the first round. She beat Lisa Ofosu Antwi and Chris Mundell, and she is awaiting the winner of Angela Higgins and Jessica Wade. But yeah, happy to check on any scores of any current matches if you're wondering about anybody. And if you're able to, as always, if you can like or share the stream on social media, that's always helpful to our sponsors and ourselves. All right, Gwen's breaking off and Hill here. Hit those pretty hard, but a little off center, so she didn't quite get the energy transfer she was hoping for there, I think. Yes, they have the same birthday, I believe.
I forgot to tell Angela happy birthday because I did not see her last night. I didn't see her till this morning. I was running around like a crazy person,
We did get in a little late.
looking for Jordan's cues because I didn't realize you brought him in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I went all the way back to the house.
Why did you ask me?
I didn't think about it.
I'm sorry. I think it's a reflex. I usually travel with Liz. Last year I traveled with Liz, and I usually am her caddy, so I carry
Right.
the cues, and I think I might have done it unconsciously.
Yeah, I got back to the player meeting was going on. I was about to tell her I was going to go ask the bar, and then I looked over. I'm like, "Aren't those your cues right there on the shelf over there?" She's
Sorry,
like,
Jordan,
"Yes."
for the panic.
I don't think she had a chance to get panicked. It was me because I spotted them right as like,
Sophia watching while she's probably waiting to play. Sophia just got out of a good match. She defeated Regine.
"Oh,
Yeah, it's a good win.
that is a good win."
Oh, watch out. I thought that was tracking toward this side over here for a second. Alright, she's got enough of the ball. She could. I mean, looking at the table, it looks like she can use top and pocket the two in the corner. Maybe a hair of inside. Stay above that pocket. She's going for the side. Okay. I'm thinking we're going to see a safety from Kathie here.
Why is my thing not working?
Well, I think I know who Bonnie and Brenda are rooting for. Is anybody else watching that wants to let us know who they're hoping is going to win this match? Oh, is she taking us off? It's her looks like she's lining up the 10, but I didn't hear her call that. Yeah, I think she was. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I think Gwen can see the 2 here. It's a little tough to navigate. I mean, the 3 is not far from the pocket, but the fact that there's the 10s kind of in the way makes it hard to go back and forth. Yeah. So she did hit the 10. That's rough. Fortunate not to leave any kind of easy 10 ball, early 10 ball situation, which is good. Kathie just checking out what she's got with the 4 ball. I don't know that it passes. We'll know if it does probably by where she ends up off this 3 ball. Yes, these tables are pretty fast. Weirdly, I think this table might not be as fast as some of the other ones, even though it just got recloth. The rest of the room is playing very speedy.
Yeah, Catherine, after her match, told me she played on one on the other end of the room that was super fast, and so she was
Yeah.
assumed this one would be even faster, and she said it was slower.
So far, it must be because just a few shots I've seen would have had 5 more rotations on the other tables. Well, she was able to pocket that, but only has a sliver of the 5 there. So let's see. She's gonna probably try to put the cue ball in the mess over there. Maybe she can. I don't know how much of the 5 she has. This is kind of tough. If she can somehow bank the 5 up table more and put the cue ball over where the 8 and the 6 are, that'd be good. But it's just hard to know if she has enough to do that. It's always kind of a challenge when the cue ball and your object ball are kind of going the same direction. Like the safety becomes so much touchier. And we'll see what she comes up with. Okay, she kind of did a little of what I was getting at. Tried to bank that 5, but again, it was just not a conducive angle to that. But she did get the cue ball over by the 6, which is good. Limited some options. I'm wondering if she's going to try to send the cue ball up table here. Potentially behind the 7 up there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is tricky. I would probably try something fairly simple. Try to hit the 5 up by like the 2nd diamond under the 7 and put the cue ball down where the 8 was. But this is gonna work out nice for her. Oh, just kidding. Might have leaked. I think that was a great shot. Just the tables are a little fast. A little bit of an overcut there, but better than hitting it fat, I think. She could definitely see all of the ball. I don't know if she has enough to cut it. Or if she might need to use a little spin to help it along. Yeah, looks to me like she can hit it like head on, but maybe not easy to cut it. in which case she could try to doink it up table and keep the cue ball behind the 10. That's sort of what she was going for there. Too bad. Could leave a shot, but nothing. That's a gimme. Okay. Try to play it pro side a little bit with the miss. Oh, she's got the angle to slide under the 7. It looks like it could be a little challenging from where she's at. Again, with the table being really fast, sometimes when you hit low and try to slide under this, the object ball can go like all the way around, and then you don't get the hide from that. Some tech magic is maybe happening for a second view. We'll see. We'll see.
Second camera's been making me mad all day.
Ooh. Okay, well, I'm doubting that Kathie's going to want to take this combo on, especially kind of tree-topped on the 7 here. So she's probably looking for a good safety to see if she can maybe get the 5 around the 9, between the 6 and the 9. I think it's potentially her best option. It's a little tough. You really can only roll the cue ball easily here.
Right.
I mean, she might play the combo just because where she's at, it's maybe there's no good safe that she likes. It's just going to be 1, a difficult shot, and 2, probably challenging to get on the 5 after, since she can only really go forward with the cue ball. Oh, she killed the side. Okay. Wait for the safe. Gwen would like to be able to just kind of send this up table, but she is on the rail, which makes this a little more difficult. I think she's just gonna do something simple here. Just send the 5 up between the 6 and the 9, and just try to maybe get like on top of the 8, so she gets covered from the 9. Oh, she was going for cover with the 10. Okay.
It's like it leaked out a little
Did.
bit.
Didn't leave anything juicy, but definitely hill, you're trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Not frozen, Kathie says. Thank you, Bonnie, for your kind words about the stream. If any of you are feeling particularly generous, want to buy Tyrell a cup of coffee or a beer later, he's got his tip jar info down there on the bottom. Not required, of course. All right, let's see here. I don't know if she's thinking about Z-banking this up to the end rail, potentially. She didn't call a pocket, so probably a safety. Okay, I think that is what she was doing, hoping. Ooh. She was hoping to land it on the end rail up there.
Just had some rough scratches this
Yeah,
match.
it just kind of came off that 6, too. Gwen's got ball in hand. No real issues here. She's gonna have to land good from the 7 to bit 8, so just has to make sure she hits herself a good angle there. But there's lots of options to do that. You can come out of the corner over there. There's lots of ways to get down there, so I'm anticipating she gets out here. Oh. She'd get a bit more angle there.
Yeah.
She's
She's a little far away from the ball.
not loving it. This can get tricky. Because now she's kind of got, you know, if she just hits over the rolling ball, she's kind of going towards that opposite pocket. She can try to draw
Ooh, sorry.
down and kind of back and forth. Maybe she will. This is just not the angle she wanted. Could always just pocket it with a stop shot or a little bit of draw and play safe on 8. If you really need to. Obviously, you're trying to get out though, so this is ugly. We'll take a big stroke. Oh, she pocketed it really well. I was hoping to get back, but like I mentioned, you will still have probably a safety option here. You can a little far away, but you can try to skim left side of the 8 very thin. Come back up table, couple of rails. You might be able to hit it fuller with some right and get behind the 9 or the 10 and send the 8 kind of up where those 2 wooden blocks are near the side rail there. There's some options.
Oh,
She wanted to shoot it.
I think she did enough to try and cut it.
Ah, I didn't think it was that close. It's a little hard to tell sometimes with the angles.
Yeah.
But I didn't quite think it was shootable. I love that we're using digital pool because I can just sit over here until I get the text
Yeah.
to play.
So touchy.
She did come out pretty fortunate there, not to sell out. I'm doing the stream version of the Austin Powers parking job
Yes.
right now with the camera. Boy, this is just a little tough. You really don't want to sell out the last 3 balls. She's maybe gonna try the kick and stick behind it. I don't think she has. I think she has to kick. I don't think she has any of the 8. I could be wrong. She could have like the paint of it on that left side. Yeah, this is just one of those things. You kick behind it and you either call the 8 up there and hope you stick behind it, or maybe you call the 10 on the side.
Right.
But nothing about this is very fun. Kathie's very patient and analytical, so you won't see her come to the table really and be like, oh god, this is what I have, you know?
Yeah.
Like she still just approaches it like any other shot, which is awesome. Good hit. Maybe give it to the end rail for a difficult shot. I think she is.
Good.
Okay, she controlled the speed really well there. I think that's about as best as you can hope for. If you don't get the hook. Well, are you skimming this and going under those? I think that's what I would try. I would try the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. What do you like? You banking out? Yeah, I like going under there.
Going to the right.
I like the right, I think. I feel I'm more likely to get coverage on the 4-rail line. Table's nice and fast. You don't have to hit it very hard or very thick at all.
True that.
Yep.
I should try to bank the ball down into
Yeah, into the mess. You know, if it'd been a hair harder, I would have caromed off that and hit it. That was close. Well, let's see if Kathie goes for the shot here. Can. Or if she's gonna roll it under the 9, keep it under the 9, and put the 8 on the side rail. We'll see. Oh, she went through. That's that option. Well done. Gwen's got rails though. She can hit this. I think if she's hoping to pocket the ball, she'll probably go long ways. If she just wants to make a good hit and hope for a hide, she might need 2-rail, but she's as undecided as me.
Try and swerve around it.
I think the end rail is good, and you go for that like instead of a 1-rail, you go for like the 2 off the side
Right.
rail because I'm thinking if you miss that, maybe your cue ball goes over and under the 9 again. You know, if it comes across it. Looking for the sure hit, the 2-rail is probably the way. Oh, she hit that good.
Hit that real good.
Mm-hmm. Took your time deciding. I think, gosh, it's hard to call. I think she can shoot this ball. Kathie, of course, a Canadian, so familiar with snooker and giant tables. So I think this is a very pocketable ball for her.
Good.
Oh,
Well,
she definitely,
almost got cover.
yeah, definitely played to overcut that, which is smart.
Now it's Gwen's turn for a similar shot here.
Yeah. Depending on where she wants to hit the 8, she might be a little on top of this 9 ball, but it's hard to tell. But that's a good safety game, but she's definitely an aggressive shot. So if she thinks she can make this, she might go for it. Yeah, she's calling the bank. She wants to get out of this rack. I think they're pretty opposite in that way.
Yeah.
How'd she hit it? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Pretty good.
Pretty
Mm.
good.
I mean, when you think about it, the safety was pretty tough there. So
Yeah.
a lot of people just opt for the aggressive shot if they're both difficult. That was a nice bank. Go to the center of the table here, I think. We can. There we go. Oh, watch out. That is so unexpected.
I was just sitting here.
Oh,
I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, after all
Yeah.
that for, Kathie to grind back and then come up a game short, and then what the heck just happened?
yeah. I think she was just relieved to be out of the rack and
Yeah.
shot a little quick.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Man,
You forget
pool
about,
is so crazy. I
Forget-
gotta say,
forget
pool
about-
is just crazy.
it's the last ball on the table, and you forget about managing your cue ball position because there's
Yeah.
still, 6 pockets on the table. That was wild.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a match, though, man. Oof, that was a nail biter.
Well, now we got Sophia and Jeannie.
Was that next up?
Yep.
All
All
right,
right, I'm going to
let's do
stop
it.
this one and fire up the next one. Ooh.
That's good. Am I good to roll through these real quick? Or do
Oh
you
yeah,
have to wait?
you can
Okay.
do whatever.
I can do whatever
I-
I want over here. All right.